second, guys. We're back. There's tons of wind at the moment, so it's hard to keep it still. I've put a battery pack. It's because the actual thing holding the camera.
I thought you photographed that.
No.
You okay?
Yeah. Because the got a battery patch on all the time.
You need to hold that with it. You need to hold. Brilliant.
Still shaking up. It's going to be a problem. Still a lot of wind at the moment. Feels so windy. Stuff due to be coming soon. There's something the other way. Something over there. Say, oh, it's a freight train. still because of this wind. There's another Azuma. Two people watching still. There's a nova coming from over there. Comes a nova. Going very slow. Just been tons of disruption on this line, so that might mean that I think either a bunch of trains got cancelled or they're either running delayed, so that means there might be more traffic here soon. Could be. One person watching still. Pan it back the other way. 6 people watching? 5. Saw my viewer count jump from 1 to 6 all of a sudden, and then now to 5. Hello everybody. Three people now. It seems like a bunch of people clicked at the same time. Oh, we're gone. It's been disruption here recently, and now the disruption's gone. But a bunch of trains got, I think, either cancelled or delayed. So that should mean there's a bit more traffic at the moment, and also speed restrictions somewhere on the line. potentially, because it said there was animals on the track, so it could be, but hopefully the problems mean the trains got stuck or delayed and more traffic. Because there was a train I saw on RTT that got stuck at York for 45 minutes earlier when the delays were happening, but that ended up leaving, but it's not. Definitely not on time. 3 people still. Four people. Four people. Hello people, hello. Been live for 15 minutes already. Time's gone quick. Feels like 5. Hello, the 4 viewers. Don't know where we are at the Sidings Hotel. It's just outside York on the East Coast Main Line. Trainspotting here. There are the rooms there. It's an old converted train carriage. 5 people now. I'm at the Sidings. It's an old converted train carriage hotel. It's very windy at the moment, so that's why the camera might not be straight. 6 people on the East Coast Main Line as well. It's just outside York, the Sidings, for the 2 people that joined whilst I was explaining that. There's been disruption on this line earlier, but the disruption's gone, so hopefully that means... I saw on RTT tons of trains stuck and delayed earlier, which maybe hopefully means there's more traffic now, but I can't guarantee it. There are also a few cancellations, but there's still a good amount of trains to be seen. Hello Ross. Hello Ross. So far this stream we've had a freight, an Azuma, a TPE, etc. I think that's it. Just a few of those, 1 freight as well. 6 people watching again. You can see the sunset right there. Been disruption on this line. No, I've repeated it a few times, but for the people who are potentially new, because I can't see who's watching, but I can see how many people, if there is anyone new at the Sidings Hotel, an old converted train carriage. Those are the rooms, looking onto the railway and Trainspotting. There's been disruption here today because of an animal on the track, which means tons of trains have been delayed or cancelled from earlier, but that also might mean there's more trains coming through. You never know. 10 minutes there's 11 minutes there's due to be about 6 trains in the next 10 minutes, which is good. Let's see what it is. Yeah, a couple of Zoomers, a TPE as well, Grand Central, bit of everything. There's quite a few in the next 6 minutes, 10. Just an update, the WCR Railways Heritage has passed Berwick upon Tweed 8 minutes late. So, guessing that means it's passing here late, potentially. Is that? I think that's the steam train that's due to pass around here, right? And if so, I'm not going to be streaming by then, but I'm going to record it and upload it as a video. And I've got tons of videos from going on Seth Carlisle line. 10 people watching. Hello everyone. We're at the Sidings Hotel. It's an old converted train carriage that looks onto the East Coast Main Line, located just outside York. And there's the TP from over here. There's been disruptions and cancellations today, which hopefully means there's more trains that are delayed coming in now. That's not a TP, is it? I think, yeah, it is. Couldn't really see. Here comes another TPE. Oh no, that's Lumo. Got 2 trains there, the Lumo that was due to pass and the TP both at the same time. I saw the blue and I thought it was another TP. I don't know why. Oh well. 8 people watching. Not due around the Sidings Hotel until after 9 p.m. That's what it was meant to be anyway, I think. So I don't think it's delayed by too much, but thanks anyway. But I'm probably not gonna be streaming for it, but I will definitely be recording it and uploading it as a video. Either way. Still 8 people watching. Should be a Grand Central coming from somewhere in a minute. Just gonna pan you back over here. Overhead line wires, the poles right there. 9 people. Ten people now. I know I may keep repeating this, and I'm sorry for the people who have to sit through it multiple times, but I'm not sure who's new joining the stream and who's not. But we're at the Sidings Hotel, located just outside York, with a view. Those are the rooms there in an old converted train carriage, and it looks over onto the East Coast Main Line. Very good place. Very good place to train spot as well. When I'm quiet, I'm just looking at chat or real-time trains at the moment. The delays from earlier was due to animals in the line between York and Darlington. Yeah, and I think there might be some sort of speed restriction as well. I'm not sure, but I went on a cross-country train earlier from Leeds to York, and they said there was a speed restriction on the line and further ahead. So maybe there was another one earlier, but that was around, must have been 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's due to be due to be Grand Central and Azuma, 2 Azumas shortly, and a Grand Central. Yeah, just those 8 people watching. Nine people. Hello. Welcome everyone. 11 people. It's just jumped by 2 from 9 to 11. Anyway, right, for the new people, I know for the people who've been here the whole time, I keep on repeating it, I'm sorry. But I'm at the Sidings Hotel, which is located just outside York. And it's a great hotel. That train carriage is where the rooms are. And it's an old converted train carriage that is actually now the hotel rooms. So, pretty cool. Is that a train? That's definitely some sort of headlight over there. Actually, over here. It's definitely some sort of headlight in the distance I just saw. Yeah, that's definitely a headlight. I think that's a, that's the Grand Central 180. That's the Grand Central 180. I think that's the Grand... Yeah, that's the Grand Central. And there's an Azuma coming from the other way as well. Oh, the fumes from that 180. Delicious smell. The diesel engine. Got treated there, two at once. 2 trains passing by at once. 10 people watching again. Hello. For the 2 people that just joined, you just missed a 180 pass by alongside a Azuma. Well, alongside at the same time as an Azuma going the other direction. If you want to rewind 20 seconds to see that. See what else is due at the moment. I think there's meant to be another Azuma from the direction the camera's already facing. Yeah, there was a TP that was cancelled. There was another Azuma that got cancelled. Yeah, there's another Azuma that got cancelled. It's coming from Edinburgh to King's Cross. I think the next one's... Yeah, next one's in 3 minutes. Then there's one 5 minutes after. Then there's also freight train as well. Later on. Which is cool. Another freight. There's quite a lot of freight on this line. Hi, I just thought I'd have a quick look at where you are again. Hopefully we'll be booking somewhere next year. Hello again. Welcome back. Trainspotting at the same place. I don't need to do another introduction of where I am. I feel like I've done it too many times. Just missed a 180 and a Azuma pass by at the same time. One in one direction, one in the other. And then should be an Azuma passing any minute now. Coming from King's Cross, so the other way. Just realised that. I thought it was coming from Edinburgh, but it's going to Edinburgh. So there's one coming from over there. There were 2 trains that were meant to pass around now, but they both got cancelled. A Transpennine one and another Azuma. And there's another Grand Central train coming from Sunderland in about 5 minutes-ish. and then another TP, and then a freight as well. Few decent stuff. Let's look at chat. Anyone saying anything? No. Been pouring it down here today, and yeah, a lot of rain. Went back to the Sata Carlisle line, watched that steam train that was meant to pass. I think it was the Britannica, but watched that pass earlier. Ten people watching. Hello. Oh, it's gone from 10 to 4 in less than a millisecond. Okay. Gone from 10 to 4 in 2 seconds. It's a shame everyone's left. Oh well. It's because there's meant to be an Azuma any second now, but I don't know where it is. But then there's also a let's see where it is. Expected pass in 1 minute. No, that's not a headlight. But there is 10 people watching again. Hello everybody. We're about to watch an Azuma that's about to come past any second now. Right, the Sidings Hotel, just located just outside York on the East Coast Main Line. Should be an Azuma coming any second now. See how it's getting on. It's past Skelton Junction already. Shortly then there's a Grand Central, and about 4 minutes after it. Then Transpennine, 6 minutes after that. But when the Transpennine comes, it's the Transpennine and freight coming by at the same time. So if it runs on schedule, because there's been disruption today. There's not anymore. There's 2 freights actually. There's 2. Which are both passing within 5 minutes of each other. Coming from different directions. One's going from Draxays to Tyne Coal Terminal, and then the other one's doing the same but the other way round. Nice. See how the Azuma's getting along. It says it has passed the junction, that's just down the line there, according to real-time trains, but I don't see a headlight. There we go, there it is. There's the headlight I was looking for. There he is. It's 801206 passing by, going to Edinburgh, I think. I've just put down RTT. Let's quickly check. It's coming from King's Cross, going to Edinburgh, yeah. Arrives into Edinburgh 23 minutes past 9. It's coming by. I was going to say it's coming by slowly, but it's not. Here it comes. Sorry if the camera's shaking a bit. I've got it set up on a tripod, and the tripod doesn't want to stand up per se. When he's standing up fine, but the camera doesn't want to stay still, and it's also very windy out at the moment. It's been pouring down all day over here as well. Next train's passing 3 minutes. It's coming from that direction still. 3 minutes is Grand Central. Train coming from Sunderland going to King's Cross. Then there was meant to be a cross country from Reading to Newcastle passing at the same time, but that got cancelled as well. Of course it did. Been tons of cancellations at the moment. then there's also 5 minutes after the Grand Central train. There's meant to be a there's meant to be a Transpennine Express train from Middlesbrough to Manchester, Victoria, and also a freight train from Tyne Coal Terminal to Draxays, if I'm pronouncing that right. And then there's also another one doing the same trip reversed 4 or 5 minutes after that. So we've got a few trains coming by shortly. So the chat, 7 people watching. Hello everybody. Chat's been quiet today. Compared to yesterday, it's been quite quiet. So have the rails, I guess, because there's been disruption today. Oh, here it comes. Goes that 180 to King's Cross. Chat's been dead silent today compared to yesterday. It's not a big deal though. If people don't want to chat, just watch. It's fine. Fine with me, I don't care. Do what you want, it's your life. Freight train and a Transpennine both coming shortly. One of the freight trains is actually down there. Says it's stopping for a passing train for 3 minutes, and then it's passing by again. So realistically, there's also Transpennine from Middlesbrough to Manchester, Victoria, which is also coming from behind us. This says due to be 2 trains at a very similar time passing over, both from this direction. So my guess is that the freight's coming first, and then the Transpennine's the one that is waiting for it to pass. Because like the freight train's waiting for a passing train, it says. So I'm guessing the Transpennine is that passing train. It's probably a 66. So 185. It's a double 185. The TP one is 185, 135, and 128. Then the freight train, I'm guessing, is some sort of... The freight one's due to be here any minute now, actually. It might actually be on the track closest to us, and if so, it's going to be the first one I've seen on the track closest to us. Because all the TPE and all the high speed ones go in the middle, and I haven't seen a single like stopper service coming by. And the freight will probably be on the slow track, because all the TPs, even the 185s, have been on the middle ones for some reason. They're just no stopper trains. The outside one only for freight or something. There's the freight, and it is on the track closest to us. That train blew a lot of debris off it. Or like smoke at least. Oh, that engine smelled though. reached a peak of 11 people watching when that came by, and now we're on 12. Hello everybody. If you're new, we're staying at the Sidings Hotel, which is just outside York Station on the East Coast Main Line. There's a Trainspotting express train due to pass any minute now, in like 1 or 2 minutes, from this way, from over here. Those are the rooms, by the way, in that train carriage, or where the rooms are. "18 people watching. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream." There's the 185. Just heard it horn, if you guys did. It's about to pass any second. Just heard the 185 sound its horn. It's coming from Middlesbrough to Manchester Vic. 19 people. Just heard the 185 horn in the distance. Just had a freight train pass on the closest track to us a second ago, if anyone wants to quickly rewind before the 185 comes, if anyone will wish to. And earlier in the stream we did have a freight pass by with I think it was Grand Central. It might not have been a freight anyway. There's the 185 there. Sorry for the quick mind blank, but looking at the train, here it is. Hongs for us. Nice drive. That train's going to Middlesbrough. Let's look at chat. Is anyone saying anything? Still dead. 14 people. Hello everybody. See the next train due. Next train due at the moment is the other freight train, doing the reverse of what the freight train that just passed by is going from, I think, Tyne Coal Terminal to Drax A's, if I'm saying that right, forgive me if I'm not. And then the one that's passing in about 4 minutes will be going the other way and reverse, so from Drax A's to Tyne Coal Terminal. The freight train's waiting, it said it waits for a passing train, so I'm guessing that Transpennine one is the passing train it's waiting for. Hi Romeo, enjoy your stay. Hello David. I am enjoying the stay. Saw some good stuff. If you want to rewind the stream and maybe have a look. I think this stream is the one I've had the highest peak viewers on. I think the previous most was 14 peak viewers, and then on this stream I reached 20 when that train was passing by. Not the one a second ago, one earlier. The freight train. When that was passing by I reached 20. Which is the most I've ever had on a stream, so thank you for the people who are still here of that 20. It's been halved. There's a steam train due to pass later, but in about 2 hours. But I'm not going to be streaming for it, but I will be recording it anyway and posting it on the channel. If anyone wants to subscribe and watch that in future, I also posted a video from York Station with the Midland Pullman coming by. Stopping. Let's see what's next. There's the other freight in 4 minutes. Then God, the next couple trains have been cancelled. Oh wow. Okay, there's not going to be any for about 10 minutes after this one. It's going to be none for about 10 minutes. But then there's a bunch. There's another freight train. There's an Azuma, there's a cross country, all passing within 3 minutes of each other. Then there's also another Azuma, 5 minutes after those. Then another Transpennine. So there's a bunch passing by soon. And around between 1:30 and 8 o'clock is when it's going to become very busy here. It's going to start being very busy. It is already quite busy. There is quite a few trains passing by, but like more than the amount we've already had. So there's like 3 within 3 minutes, and then in the 10 minutes after that, another 4, including cross country, freight, etc. We're just waiting for the other freight to pass by in 3 minutes. 10 people watching. Hello, everybody. Where's the other freight at the moment? The other freight is currently passing by York Yard at the moment, and it should be here in about 2 minutes or so. 12 people watching. Hello. Thirteen. If any of the people who's just joined, suggest you rewinding the stream to see the other things, because we got it must have been 4 tone from a double 185, and also freight passing on the track closest to us, like here, that one. It's becoming sunset. The sun wasn't this bright literally 2 minutes ago, but now it is. Oh, now that's gonna blind the camera. Well, here it is. Oh, it's something. Oh, it's the other way. No. Voyager. Tell you what, we've had a lot of horns today. We've had a lot of tones. That Voyager 185, the freight. I think one of the Azumas might have. Yeah, the Lumo as well. We've had quite a few, which is nice. 10 people. Hello, everybody. 3 people joined after that Voyager came past. So if you literally rewind about 20 seconds, you'll see a Voyager pass with a 3 tone, I think it was. 3 or 4 maybe. We've had a lot today. If anyone wants to rewind the stream more and have a look, Lumo, freight, cross country, Transpennine, all have honked and shown appreciation for us right in the stream. If anyone wants to go and have a look. for the freight train that's about to pass. The freight that passed on the closest track earlier, this one's doing the reverse trip of that, so where the other freight was coming from and going to, the other one's doing the reverse, so if that makes sense. It's late slightly, I think. It's meant to pass around 7:48, 7:50. And yeah, it's about, oh wait, am I looking at the wrong time? Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. It was meant to round it past 18, sorry, not 40. 18. I don't know why I thought 40. I think that's the freight train later. That's meant to pass around there. Although it says it passed, there's a junction at the bridge just down the line down there, which is where I'm getting the data from. It's Skelton Bridge Junction, and it says it's just past it, so it should be here any second now. It's good news. It's already past York as well. There's no trains for 10 minutes, but then there's a bunch. There's 3 trains within 3 minutes of each other in 10 minutes, 3 trains within 3 minutes, and then in the 5 minutes after that there's 4 trains. So if anyone wants to either stick around for that or after this freight goes away, come back after, do what you want, don't mind, it's your choice. 9 people watching. Hello, Lincolnshire Transport. We're about to watch a freight come by. Is that a headlight or is that a yellow light? That's a headlight. Far in the distance. I can't see a headlight though, so the freight train is coming. Hello, all the 10 people that's here. See if this one will give us a horn, because so far we've had freight. I think Grand Central did. Lumo, LNER, freight I already said, and a cross country, all giving us a horn of some sort, and Transpennine. I can't remember if I already said that. Hello, 13 people watching. There's a freight train just down the line there. I don't think the camera can see it, but I can. It's coming past any second. It's just beyond those overhead wires down there. I think it's I can't tell from here. Going very slowly as well. See if this one will give us a horn like all the others have. We'll try. And if it doesn't, it's cool to see. What is that? I can barely tell from here what that is. And it doesn't say on real-time trains either. That looks like almost a 66 or a 50 something. Camera can see it now, there we go. Taking its sweet time. Got another horn there. Take it. 14 people watching. Hello. 3 people joined after that freight train passed again. 16 people. So now 5 people joined after that freight train passed. If you literally rewind about 10-20 seconds, you'll see the train passing with a horn. So we managed to get another horn. So we've had, I think, 5 or 6. Nearly all of them have sounded their horn to us, apart from I think 1 or 2. 17 people watching. Hello everybody, that's a new peak, and there's a train over there. I can see, yep, that's a headlight. There's a train coming. We're staying, these are the rooms, by the way, just quickly before I turn it around. for all the new people watching, these are the rooms. Staying in the Sidings Hotel, which is just a tiny bit down on the East Coast Main Line from York, but the nearest station is York. But anyway, here comes another train. That's, I think it's blue of some sort, some sort of ATX, I think. See when it comes by. I think that's Transpennine or Lumo. I think it's Transpennine. There was what time train was that meant to be? I didn't see that on real-time trains, unless it's just one that's running really badly late. 7:25. Or something running really early. It's either one. There's an Azuma in 8 minutes from now. Should be the next one, unless I hear something that's really delayed. I just didn't manage to hear. I think that's a train that's running really badly late. You know? So I don't see it anywhere else. Well, the cross country that passed recently just arrived into York 47 minutes late. Wow. Yeah, next one's in about 9 minutes. Actually, less than. About 7 or 6. But then there's a bunch all at once. Can't seem to tell what train that was. I don't see it anywhere on real-time trains if anyone knows what service that one was. I can't seem to find it on real-time trains anywhere. It's either one that was running ridiculously late, or I just can't see it. I hope it was the latter, because the trains that passed by recently were about 40 minutes late, and I thought that was enough delay. Down to 4 people watching for the break before the storm. Stream's going to be ending around 8 o'clock. Still got a bit more to Trainspot. Got about a 7-minute break now before the storm comes. There's 3 trains in 3 minutes, 4 in about 6 minutes. Seven people watching. No. So this stream has been the stream where I've had the most people watching at once with 20, and then also the chat's been with the least amount of messages I've had in a while. 8 people. Hello again. I think that yesterday's stream, the most I got was 10 or 12, and for half the stream I've had more than that, which is great. Thanks everyone for helping with that. Five people watching. We've got a couple minutes until it's a bunch of trains. Got a beautiful sunset in the background, you can see. Which is pretty. See anyone in chat now? Anyone saying anything? No? Not been much chat action compared to my other streams, even though it's the most I've had in a stream before. I'm going to see where the next train's coming from and set it up that direction. Well, the other freight was coming this way. The next ones are from the other direction. So I'll turn it around really quickly. Then the next train's coming from over there in about 5 minutes. There's an Azuma and a freight train due to pass at the same time. It'd be cool if they were passing alongside each other, but I doubt the freight train's going to be going at a similar speed as the Azuma. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I doubt they're going to be alongside each other, but they'll be very close to each other. No doubt they're going to be next to each other, but in terms of timing coming past, they'll be very close with each other. Been streaming for an hour now, just hit the hour mark. Streaming for about another half an hour until 8:30. Oh, not 8:30, until 8 comes around. Which is when I'm going to be ending the stream and having my dinner, and then I'm coming back out. I'm not streaming it, but I'm coming to record the steam rail tour that's coming past, which I should be uploading probably this evening, alongside some other videos from the Settle Carlisle line of the steam. I think it might be the same steam rail tour that we're seeing tonight, but a steam rail tour going down that line over the Ribblehead Viaduct, which is really pretty, and 2 freight trains, which will be cool, and a northern one, I think. It's the Britannica steam train. I'm not sure if that's the same one as what was passing by here tonight, but either way, got a video of the Britannica coming out tonight. Britannia, not Britannica. Stop laughing at me. My mum's laughing at me because I said Britannica like isn't it the encyclopedia or something? Yeah, like the encyclopedia. My mum's laughing at me. Can you tell my mum to stop bullying me in chat? She's being mean. She's laughing at me for saying Britannica instead of Britannia. Anyway, next train should be within the next 3 minutes, I'd say. One coming from King's Cross and LNE Azuma to Edinburgh, I think it was, and then as well another freight doing the reverse trip of the other one. I keep on like yesterday, I keep on mistaking the yellow light that's down there as a headlight, because sometimes in dusk they appear yellow slightly. Actually, not really. It's because it's also through the leaves, and then I'm seeing it for a split second through the leaves. That yellow light's beginning to annoy me. Can it be green so I won't mistake it for something else or something, please? Network rail signalers, if you're listening to this or happen to be watching this, please just turn it green or something. The lights behind me and behind the camera are green, but not that one. That's the one entering York though, so maybe that's probably why it's yellow, to get people to get the trains to slow down coming into York. No one more in chat. 5 people still watching, holding out at 5. It's been 5 for a while. Chat's been empty this stream compared to yesterday. Let's see how the other train's getting on. It's due to be here any second now, actually. Yeah, there's an Azuma. Oh, the freight train's running late slightly. It's left York Yard South Junction late. It was stopped there for staffing reasons, and it left there later than it was meant to. I mean, it was already running 11 minutes late, but later than it was scheduled, later than it was estimated to be. So that means the Azuma's passing by first any second now. Then there's also Voyager coming from the same direction 3 minutes after that. Then 3 minutes after that, there's an Azuma. Then 3 minutes after that, there's another Azuma. Then 3 minutes after that, there's another Transpennine. And then at the same time, I know, about 6 minutes later, there's another Azuma and a Transpennine passing at the same time. I know I'm giving you guys a lot of information all at once, but just looking at real-time trains. And then around then is when I'm going to have to end stream. It's about 6 or 7 more trains, potentially. So peaceful out here. You can watch the sunset with the trains. Hotel rooms right here. It's nice. If anyone has the time to, it's a really nice place to come. I know that's not promotion or sponsorship. I'm not big enough to have sponsorships yet, but just genuinely, in general, it's a really nice place. People here are nice too. Yeah, let's see. LNER Azuma. It's a 9 car. 801207 coming from King's Cross. That should be passing in about a minute or 2. Actually, no, less than. It's meant to be passing now, but it's running slightly late. Left York late as well, that's why. Left York 2 minutes late. It's not a big difference though. 4 people watching. Oh, the freight train's caught up time. The freight train's meant to be here now. So is the Azuma. The Azuma was meant to be here a minute ago. Well, it was estimated to be here a minute ago. But the thing is, it's not. So that's confusing. But either way, the freight train and the Azuma are due to pass at the same time here. And actually, the cross country and another Azuma is due to pass at the same time as well. In about 5 minutes at 42. So yeah, next is a freight train and Azuma that's due here at the exact same time, but they're not going to be at the exact same time. There's the Azuma, I can see. There's an Azuma headlight in the distance. It's also coming fast towards me. Plus, also on real-time trains, it says it's past the Skelton Bridge Junction, which is where it's meant to be. Which is where I'm tracking it, at least. That's 7 people watching ahead of the Azuma. Back past, then there's a freight. In about a minute. Here's the Azuma. For now. Till the freight. And behind us is the freight I can see as well. I can see the freight, so it's about a 1 minute difference. 3 people left whilst that was passing. But anyway, we got another horn. Add that to the list of the amount of horns I've got tonight. Like, must have been 6, no, more like 7 or 8. That's definitely the freight headlight. I can see the distance. It's going very slow though, so it might be a minute still. Then in about 3 minutes there's also a cross country due to pass at the same time as a Transpennine, I think it is. That's definitely a headlight. It's come slightly closer. Almost seems like it's stopping, I think, or it's just going really slowly. There is definitely something there. Don't think Stream can see it though at the moment. No, you can't from the angle here. I'm leaning out over the fence to see it, so I can, but the tripod can't. So gonna have to take my word for it, guys. I think it stopped. I think it might have stopped. I don't know. It looks like it's stopped down there, or it's just going extremely slowly. It's brightened up a bit, so it's probably come closer. I don't think it's stopped. I think it's just going really slow. Because as well, it just stopped a minute ago to switch staff at the York Yard. So it might still be picking up acceleration. So I know those things have slow acceleration, especially if they're carrying tons. There we go. Now it's come closer. In less than a minute's time is due to be the cross country as well, and the Transpennine. So that's strange. Yeah, cross country. No, the Azuma, not the Transpennine. Transpennine's in 8 minutes. Yeah, they're both due to be in a minute. Here's the cross country. No, the Azuma. Here's the Azuma. I did get a slight horn there. I heard a just as soon as it passed. I think maybe, I don't know if the stream heard it because it was whilst it was passing by. So I think the sounds of the train. It made it sound really quiet, the sounds of the train. But it did definitely horn. And there's the freight there. You can see it now. Another 66. Another horn. Yet another. Yet another horn. If you were here for the stream yesterday, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the same train passed by yesterday as well. I don't think it was the exact same unit. And there's the cross country coming from the other way in the distance. But that same, I think it wasn't the same unit, but it was another 66 hauling a bunch of Tesco things. But I said yesterday that those were taking my meal deals to the shop. So that's probably carrying my meal deal for tomorrow. But actually that wouldn't make sense because it's going down that way, so either way it's carrying some sort of meal deal to somewhere. Anyway, here's the cross country. Can I just say the amount of horns I'm getting on this stream is ridiculous. I've had probably 10 now, surely. At least 10. And there's been, what, 12 trains that's come by, maybe 15? Probably more. But I've had at least 10, minimum. Are you staying here by myself? No, I'm not. My mum's here as well. James. But my mum's here too. So I'm not staying here by myself. My mum's behind me. But I was streaming out here earlier by myself for a tiny bit. And then she came along. She liked my joke a lot. But no, I'm not staying here by myself. Here are the rooms if you want to see. Those are the rooms in there. Then there's another carriage behind it, and also on the other side of this on the other side of the building behind me, which you might see. If I turn around here, there's also a restaurant. In this building to the side here, there's also a restaurant. And one of the train carriages on the other side is also a restaurant. The one closest to the track, so you can see the... You can see the trains passing whilst having dinner. Speaking of dinner, the stream's ending in about 15 minutes. So I can have my dinner. Here's the train. Flip the other way. A zoomer. The sheer amount of horns I've gotten today is ridiculous. I've gotten so many. I'm on my A game. I'm on my A game for getting these horns. Oh, there's the moon. I don't know if the tripod can see it, but the moon's above the track at the moment. Can the tripod see it? You can just about see it. It's very dark on the tripod, but you can just about see it. Six people watching. There hasn't been a train passing in the other way. Actually, no, I'm saying that because there's a green signal over there. That's why. Mum's a fan as well. Mine would probably fall asleep. My mum's trying to convince me to say she's amazing, but no, I'm joking. Takes me on all this stuff. She's forced to come along. No. Yeah, my mum's here in the background. See if anything else is coming on RTT. So it's currently 7:48. It's due to be from the direction the camera's facing a 185 any second now. Is that 185? Yeah, so it's double 185 again. And then there's another Azuma passing, and then I think that's it until, and then there's one at 8:04, and then that's it. 2 people watching. Shame, gone from 20 to 2. It's fine. Also, the reason why you're getting so many hours is they are allowed to. They're not going to get told off by this signaller. What do you mean? There's the train. Just noticed that. Look at that with the sunset behind. What a shot. What do you mean? What, are you talking about me train spotting? Also, the reason why you're getting so many hours is they are allowed to. They're not going to get told off by the signaller. Is that what you mean by train spotting here? Because there is a terrace here where you're meant to train spot as well. See, next train passing by is the 7:57, then the 8:04, then that's when I'm going to end stream. Next one's coming from the other way, so I'm going to turn the camera around. Six people watching. Hello. Managed to get a really good shot of that 185 passing with the sunset in the background. We've got about 6 minutes or so until the next one, and then after that another 5 minutes, and then I'm ending stream. So about overall I'd say 10ish more minutes of stream. See what chat's saying. Haven't autocorrect, I mean horns. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about me train spotting. Yeah, horns. That is true, yeah. I thought you were talking about hours as in like the hours I'm staying here train spotting. That makes a lot more sense about horns. They're not going to get told off around here. Whilst if it was in and around York, then they probably would. In empty areas like this, they wouldn't. Definitely getting a good amount of horns though. Got a lot of good videos, which I might upload separately at some point later, or tomorrow. I'm probably going to be editing a bunch on my phone on the way back, because I'm sadly heading back to London tomorrow, which is a shame because there's really good train spotting here. But I don't know, I might be able to train spot in the morning. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream it though. And either way, not many people will be watching because it's a Thursday morning. But I might, as a separate, just a long form video, I might record a bit. And definitely the steam train later this evening. Four people watching. Nice. Really good. Really nice. Oh, the 04 is now expected at 07. So I don't know if I'll be able to watch that. I mean, we've seen enough Azumas shortly. We've seen tons and tons of Azumas. Plenty. Across the past 2 days. It's coming from Aberdeen, the 07. It's running 12 minutes late, past Northallerton 12 minutes late. And it would be coming from behind us. Sorry about that, I was getting a call. I turned on Do Not Disturb. I don't know how I managed to get a call anyway. Strange. Anyway, watching the next one due to pass, and then I'm probably gonna have to end stream. There's been tons of delays at the moment. Even though the disruption ended ages ago, it might be just a domino effect or a ripple. It's a shame there weren't so many trains cancelled, because there'll be a lot more. I mean, there's already been quite a few, but there would be a lot more coming by. Like, there's one Edinburgh to Bristol Temple Meads that got cancelled. 1, 2 from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street that also got cancelled. One was Trainspotting, one was there's also an Azuma later on at about 8:20 that got cancelled, and then earlier there was a Reading to Newcastle cross country that got cancelled. Already said the Lime Street to Newcastle, I think. A lot of the cancellations are going to Newcastle or Edinburgh. I think all of them are, actually. Sorry if the camera's shaking a bit, it is very windy out here. But I'm probably going to be watching the next one that's due to be passing any minute now. And then I'm probably going to have to end stream, which I'm sorry about. Are you filming at the same time then? At the same... sorry, I wasn't looking at that. At the same time as looking at real-time trains, yeah. And chat. I'm trying to balance between the two. Oh, the sunset looks really beautiful behind me. When the camera pans round for the train that's about to pass, we'll be able to see the sunset over there. I'm not filming at the same time as the train's passing, but I think that's what you're talking about. But I'm able to, from the live stream, I'm able to just save the recording of this live stream and then cut it however I want to make clips out of it as a separate video. Four people watching ahead of the last train of the night. Well, it's not the actual last train of the night, but the last train that I'm watching at least on stream. And I am, if anyone knows anything about it, I am watching the steam train later, of any of the new people at least. There's a steam train rail tour passing here at about 9 o'clock. I'm not going to be able to stream that long because I need to have my dinner before that in the restaurant that's just in this building to the left here. And yeah. Let's see how this train's getting along. I'll look at chat first. The chat's going. I mean, like, you got your phone streaming and a camera to film for later footage. No, maybe the question, I don't know how delayed the stream is. I think it's a tiny bit delayed, but barely. But I said about I could just download the live stream footage and edit it however I want it. Here comes the Azuma, which is the last one of the live stream footage. Ain't that good quality. I mean, it'll do, but I'm not. The main one I want to do is the steam train later, and I might have time to record anyway tomorrow whilst not live stream before I leave. Anyway, here comes the last one. Look at that for a sunset. The camera's shaking a bit because of the wind, but it's fine. Live stream footage ain't that good quality. I mean, it'll do, and tomorrow before I leave I'm probably going to be recording here anyway instead of live streaming, because there's no point live streaming in the morning on a Thursday morning. There's no point in live streaming. So there's probably going to be no one watching, unless they're still on school holidays like I am. But anyway, probably going to end stream now. Sorry for the 5 people watching. Managed to reach a peak of 20, which is the most I've ever had, so thank you to everyone that's watching. See how much delayed the other one is. The other one's still another 10 minutes. It's more late now. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you want, you can watch back the stream or look at the stream yesterday as well. The stream yesterday was very good. Nowhere near as many horns as today, but more trains overall, I would say. Yesterday, but got pretty much every train horned at us in some sort of way, which is nice and makes great footage. But tomorrow, when recording without streaming, it'll probably be better. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Go check out my channel and subscribe if you haven't. Make great content. A lot of footage coming out from today and yesterday. A lot more footage coming out of, including a steam train going over the Settle Carlisle Railway, the steam train that's passing here in about an hour, and also just the general railways and the Midland Pullman that pulled through York yesterday. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Been streaming for an hour and a half now. Mad. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Go check out some other things. Quick little bit of promo at the end of the stream. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.